All right, it is a Manic Monday. What feels like a Manic Monday, it's April 22nd. James, you and I are back here again, and it's almost like it's deja vu, but man, with some higher stakes. We got Pulaski County Lady Maroons here, softball, taking on crosstown rival Somerset Briar Jumpers, but right above us, you are doing it all here tonight. It is the Jumpers and Maroons here at Pulaski on the baseball diamond, so can't wait to hear your updates and can't wait to find out all the deets there. As we bring you the softball game live, it's exciting. These ladies beat the #1 team in the region Saturday, James, and some great stories came out of that, but I'm excited to be here. It's a beautiful night. I can't wait to get it going.
Well, Brandon, I don't know if I'm used to Somerset being in black and gray. I mean, I do like the uniforms, but I feel like you've got to have some gold and purple in there. But here we go. We got our starting lineups out here. So it looks like Brooklyn's going to pitch again to me right here. Looks like Bella's got her first baseman's glove. So we'll see here in just a second. But yeah, you mentioned the girls being a little bit nervous for the game. So Brandon Forster, James Murray, but let's go ahead and pause here for the national anthem.
Absolutely.
National anthem's over with. You want to lead us into these stories because you got me curious here about this weekend.
Yeah. So the big story was, well, the last time you and I did this, of course, our ladies battled it out. Rockcastle just would not go away. Avery Davis specifically was really just grinding it out on the plate. Defensively, you know what she gives you, but at the bat, she was really just trying to have to play through it. This weekend, James, against the #1 team in the region, I heard this story right from the horse's mouth at the conclusion of my Sunday school lesson. And by the way, if you're listening out there and you don't know the Lord or you just want to come to a Sunday school class, come on, we'll tell you all about it. Edwin Sellers, spreading the gospel, says Avery Davis steps up and crushes one out against the #1 team in the region. Just very loose, ready, just happy for that young lady. So just take batting averages and throw them out the window. It was just happy to hear that. And then they ended up beating them. West Jess is a very, very tough out. So that's good news. These ladies are really riding a hot streak right here. They enjoy each other. They are really, fun to watch, as you and I saw last week, and that's why we're back here tonight, because it's almost like you just thrive off their energy that we have here. So I'm excited to see what happens here.
Well, hopefully they're happy to have us back here. So let's see if they can clean up the errors from last time. So a little bit of nerves on behind here, but I'm looking at everything, and we've got the Maroon Sports Awards coming up on Wednesday, May 8th, and man, Brooklyn Thomas has to be one of the front runners. Her batting average is .571, and her pitching record is 6-1 with a 1.76 ERA, and here I'm expecting big things out of number 99 tonight.
Well, you said it. Somerset's rocking. It looks like the black with off-gray pants, and it looks like white, but might be off-gray numbers. Anyway, it's a sharp look. None sharper than the Maroons coming out here tonight. Lady Maroons wearing maroon tops, white pants with the white trim. Very, very sharp. And Brooklyn already starting it out with the strikes. Oh, gets their batter swinging. That's for the Jumpers, number 8, Sarah White.
You got the lineup right there, too.
Okay.
Parker's got you.
Oh, yeah. Parker's hooking us up. We got canary copies here. This is great. Love it. Brooklyn Thomas, straight up.
Sir, big time. You may just have to hold this like last time, man, or I'll hold it right here in the middle for us right here.
That was great.
So,
course, Novely or Novely? Tomato, tomato.
I'm going Novely. Novely
As our catcher. She's doing a great job. I caught her the other day coming in after we did her game, and she was almost shocked. But Claire Bear loves the name Claire Bear.
Oh, she does.
responds. She now expects it.
Oh, another foul tip right here. So Brooklyn's bringing it right here, so they don't have the first ball into play just yet. So Claire Bear's a winner.
Claire Bear Hamilton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Susie's a winner too?
That's right.
Yeah, Susie's a winner?
I didn't get to try that one out.
Okay. Well, I did, and she just paused for a second, then she's like, okay.
I see where you're coming.
And she just rolled with it. But it's always her and Brooklyn and Ryan together in the hallways.
Yes.
So if I catch one, I catch all three coming up down the business
yeah.
hallway. So
it's pretty awesome how much they really do. They got each other.
Nice hit right here in the gap. That's going in through there and home run. Wow. Unloaded on Brooklyn Thomas right here, number 2. So got to shake it off.
Jaslyn Shadone.
Jaslyn Shadone. It reminds me of my awesome Cadence Shadone. That was my former president for FBLA, so she's doing good at UK.
I ran into her when she was on campus at UK close to spring break, and she was all smiles, said she loves it.
Wow.
Of course, that FBLA, that got her working on her confidence where she looked like she owned the place.
That's awesome.
Saw her, so
that's
it's
awesome.
great.
So happy to hear that. So one hit, one home run.
What a shot.
That was almost dead center. So that was left center, but it was definitely carrying. So
well, you think the jumpers don't have confidence now? That might do something for you.
There we go.
Number 23.
So starts it off right in front of you here. You got Molly Lucas.
Blake. Oh, sorry. I'm looking in the wrong
You got the
place.
official
Molly.
Canary sheet, and you keep going back over there to the other one. So.
Listen, it's in my blood. I keep being drawn to the maroon side, not the jumper side. Forgive
I love
me.
it. And the blood foul tip, that one got ripped over here to the softball field. So we got an early 0-2 count on number 23, Molly Lucas.
Let's see Brooklyn shake that one off. That's just.
So I guess Parker would probably know. Parker is Molly kin to Robbie Lucas.
That's her dad.
Wow. Okay. So the late great.
Yes,
Robbie Lucas.
She struck out, but we got a pull for Molly Lucas, and everybody loved her dad.
Played
So
on Shelby's travel ball team.
really, okay. Her and Susie are friends. So now we know that Molly and Susie. I bet Molly's met Susie a time or two.
Number 10, Addie White, stepping up to bat here for Jeff Murphy's Jumpers. Of course, it's throwing me off seeing the black and gray. Not seeing
It is. Like I said, we do like the uniforms, but they don't match what we think traditionally of Somerset. It'd be like if we come here and we're wearing red and black all of a sudden.
Almost like we're looking at the Chicago White Sox or something.
That is a good analogy. That's perfect.
Oh, swinging.
Ooh, there we go.
Man, she's throwing. She's picking up some heat.
She looks like looking at big time, but she's just a little upset right now after that one home run.
And
I like having that edge to her.
Well, I remember when we did the baseball game and Chance Todd pitched with aggression, and I loved him pitching mad.
Dude, when we watched Chance Todd pitch, it was like 2.5 seconds between pitches,
and I'm releasing.
It was crazy, dude.
Who's pitching tonight?
Trey Hornsby's got the mound tonight for us.
Well,
then Carter is going to be the immediate sub for him. So Trey and Carter are going to be our punch, and then tomorrow night I think it's going to be Steve Mason Acton tomorrow night.
Okay.
I think is the rumor.
And then tomorrow night we flip. It's our ladies and men's at Somerset. Both at Somerset.
Oh, God, a good out-rising fastball right there. Now, Brandon, I learned a little bit talking to Coach of Somerset over the weekend I run into, and we were talking, and he knows Marine Sports Network, and we're talking about the big games here on Monday, and we started talking about pluses and minuses. So, big plus of this, of having to turn around back to back, and I guess you knew this already. The biggest reason they did this a few years ago was so most teams have an ace, a number one pitcher. And if you played on back-to-back days, you can't use your number one pitcher, especially in baseball. Now, softball you can because they don't have pitch limits, but baseball, Tommy John and everything else going on, you can't pitch but so many pitches and you got to rest so many days. So your number two has to throw.
Yeah.
So that makes it fair to play back-to-back days. Now, disadvantage is we're not up there watching our baseball boys. We're down here watching our softball girls because they're always playing them on the same days. So if I could do anything, I want them to stagger when we play the games, and so they're not home at the same day. It'd be nice if we could play different teams on the same day.
And that's got to stretch you on umpires too, and everything. When everyone, if other schools are doing the same thing, obviously Somerset is. So you assume other school districts are doing that, and that's it would make sense to stagger. I know it's hard because you have a schedule to play and you got so many games, and then there's the possibility of rain out.
Hey, we know who's coming up with that song.
Wild Thing.
Wild Thing. I Think I Love You.
Brooklyn Thomas. Is
Big time. Maroon Sports Network loves Big Time.
Love it. Well,
ready into here.
She's got her swagger. Of course, you saw her get those last few outs and really upset. Well, let it go.
Well, I don't know if Natalie's daughter checks her email or not, but I sent an email today to you and 5 softball players. Brooklyn Thomas is the only one that responded to our email. So,
man, I saw the email, but it's like, you know how it is as a teacher. It's a blur, man. There's about 99 problems, and an email ain't. Sometimes it takes about. It's tough.
Yeah. If I need you, I'm calling you.
You better.
Outside. Okay.
Good patience there.
Could you be an ump for softball?
Man, an ump, a referee, I just, you want to do the right thing, and at the end of the day, you can't apologize for your honesty, but somebody's going to be mad. And I don't know how I deal with mad all the time. So somebody's going to be mad all the time at me. It's tough, man.
Well, I would like it, but you got to alternate. Like, I could be that first base, second base ump. That would be me. Behind the plate would be much harder because it's bang, bang. You got to high and outside.
Oh, good, man. She's good eye. She's ahead of the count.
So far, I've agreed with all 3 of the pitches the ump has called. 3 balls, 0 strikes. So I'm all over this back here.
So now she's playing with house money right here. Love it. Good one to have to start it out.
Hey, you can guarantee she's got the green light on 3-0.
Yeah.
3-0.
Okay, and I say that she was a statue to make sure she did not have the green light.
I think Gover kind of shook her off on that first one.
Yeah, he's like, if you're going to get a free base, then you can steal second, and we'll don't even have to swing the bat.
But another good story from this weekend, we saw Bella Ellis start the mound the last time we were here and did the game. She took the mound this weekend against West Jessamine and went. So kind of shows the difference. I guess she made the comment that she was a little nervous. No, but no, man, girl, go out there and do your thing. Don't worry about us. You got this.
All right, now we got a full count, but I still got to think this is going to be in Brooklyn's favor. As good a softball player as she is. Is she wearing New Balances like the rest of the girls?
I believe so.
Okay.
And really, you're stretch their pitcher, make them throw those extra pitches. Kind of wear them out, get to them a little bit.
Hers is not New Balance. Hers is, I have no idea what brand that is.
Man, she is.
Parker, what kind of shoes is Big Time wearing?
I don't know what that
Yeah, I don't either.
Brooklyn Thomas is a daggum player, man. I mean, like you said, she was filling that ballot out on several categories, and it was hard to not vote for her on almost every one.
Okay, she got a walk, and so we got a free pass here to first base. With Parker being here so much, he probably just needs to come to Maroon Sports Awards and just be part of the celebration.
I agree. I think it would be awesome to have him give out the first honorary Maroon Sports Network from the second annual event of this spectacular event. And is it going to be broadcast again?
Only if he wears those shades, those aviators on stage. Okay.
I like them.
Yes, it's going to be live streamed once again.
All right, that's exciting. Claire Bear Hamilton at the mound, number 5. She's very aggressive at the plate that I've seen just in the couple of games that we've done this season. So gives you a little spark there.
Okay, she's batting with the Easton Ghost bat. So Easton seems to be the player's favorite so far.
All in the bat. It's all in the bat.
High and outside, so good. Brooklyn's thinking about it, but got back to first, so 1-1 count.
Well, sun is shining, James, but the last couple of days I'm super confused, and it could lead to a divorce with my wife about the thermostat.
Wow.
Heat or cool?
Wow.
I'm confused. I don't know what to do, and everything I've done has been a wrong decision.
Yeah, here's your right decision. I'm going to go ahead and clear this up for you and all men. Don't touch the thermostat. Let the woman have control of it, and you just deal with it.
Amen. I've learned.
So Marcy likes it cold. Marcy will keep it on 67 or 68. And
that's where I want to keep it. But, I also want to keep it not running the most. And the weather's kind of thrown a little curveball itself. So, been cool the last few days. Been nice, though. I've enjoyed it.
Amen. So that should help with the electric bill to keep it right around. Oh, nice bunt. Right past the pitcher. What a perfect bunt by Claire Bear. Wow.
And man, nice play.
Yes. We see you, number 5, Cinco de Mayo. Perfect.
All smiles, too.
Claire Bear throwing up the hand signals right here. We see you, girls. So 99 on second, 5 on first. And here comes Bella Ellis.
Bella Ellis, she did really well in her at-bats last game we did against Rockcastle.
You must watch a different game from me because I didn't see her get a hit against Rockcastle.
In the first 2 at-bats, she did really well, but then kind of went cool. But she definitely she's a power hitter, man. She's got something to go right here to do some damage with 2 on. That's what you like.
All right, yes, you do. You like to come up right there and no outs and be the player right here to get us back up high and outside.
Well, I like the facilities, just getting these upgrades. I see the batters area in the outfield. I see the new score plate. The field looks good, and players have suggested, hey, let's get a little nice turf spread out there, and let's just really soup it up. And I'm thinking, hey, let's do it.
High again. Okay, 3-0 against Bella right here, and Brandon Forster, I'm going to love to have the bases juiced right here.
It's nice.
If it happens. So Ryan Souder can come up.
Ryan Souder's on her way up, but right now they got to worry about 0-0. Tony Delk, Bella Ellis right here.
Nice, straight down the middle. Okay,
threw it.
So, but you got to make them throw one. So now 3-1 is still the hitters pitch count right here. Yep. So Bella's still sitting right on this pitch.
All house money.
I think she swings the bat right here, Brandon. I do not think that this goes without a swing.
James, what'd you think about the chili and cheese dog that you just had? Oh man, got behind.
Our concession stand is definitely packing it, so you and I could eat chili dogs every day. Yes. So that's some of the best ones. You and I both like the sweet chili. So
I do. It was good.
You got a little nacho cheese on there for us.
Yeah, it was nice. Set it off.
A little messy though, a little messy. So
I like the classic mustard and ketchup too, but that chili
foul tip.
Right,
that almost looked like she's a little bit late with that, Brandon. It almost just like it popped out of the catcher's mitt right there. But
good eye.
Yeah.
I couldn't see if Bella can get out of this one.
All right, let's bring the heat right here, girls. Early on, Bella, get on base for us. Somerset looks down, brings the payoff pitch, and drives it, and it's going deep over her head. She's running it back and misplaced it off the wall.
Yeah.
So it locked about 6 inches, Brandon, and we've got one coming home and one to third. So RBI single for Bella Ellis.
Standing up, that was a nice shot.
That one sort of kept just driving, Brandon, and driving. At first, you thought it was probably playable by the outfielder. The next thing you know, you thought it might be a home run. The next thing you know, it goes off her fence. And, with Bella's speed, I'm surprised she didn't take second. So I was surprised she held up right there on first.
The most distinct thing is Bella's smile, seeing her at school, but she's smiling through the helmet over there on first base.
And she is nominated for Teammate of the Year, so she's one of our nominees. It's going to be celebrated at the Marine Sports Awards. So the softball girls love her infectious attitude, and how can you not love somebody that smiles all the time?
She's always coming in the mornings, early in the morning, laughing or smiling, one or both. It's great.
And that makes it contagious. That's somebody you want to hang around with. You don't want to hang around with somebody that's just got a frown on their face and they're complaining all the time. I'd rather be hanging around the Bella Ellises of the world.
Absolutely. We got Ryan Souder here.
Ryan.
Okay, I'll make sure I enunciate that further as we've got her up, number 3. She's showing sign of a bunt.
Taking second. We better get down, man. Double steal, and we are out. Yep. I agree.
They're going to call her out.
I agree. Sort of like a delayed steal right there, but we got called up. Perfect throw, blocked the plate, and it was good.
Rover's going to call that one. He doesn't agree with that one.
I do, though. I do from up here.
He's going to argue the call, so she had it covered. So, hey, you tried. You like the aggressiveness, but we advance a runner on second. Got a chance to get it back.
Yep, so that was our first out, was a bang-bang play at home plate. So, Ryan, it's like, man, you took off a RBI from me, Coach.
Now, you have to tag the runner at home like that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that makes it even tougher in real time, I think. But, yeah, you had a better look at it than I did right there.
Yeah, I'm a little closer to home plate right here, looking over the edge. But it looked like it was and, of course, we got the luxury. We can rewind this tomorrow and play it back and see what we think.
It was a good try there when you got someone.
Nice up through here and staying at second. So booted it, and she's taking it to third.
We got both out of it.
Okay.
Nice, good decision. Love the shake off there. It's number 7 for us. Who is that? Julie Bullock.
I'm going to have to score that one as an error for Somerset to let Ryan on. So
I believe that's Bullock over there on third.
Julie did a great job shaking that, kind of throwing the fielder off in their fielder's choice.
And S Cubed is coming up to bat. So Shelby Susie Sellers,
Number 13.
the Cubester. Lucky 13 is coming up with a runner on third, runner on first. Will coach still second again. Oh, nice.
Foul tip.
Nice cut on that one. So just barely behind, goes right over our heads.
You know, you made a mention a second ago, James, about the bats, and I'm learning more and more every day. But in softball, it really does make a difference, you know, in how you hit based on that aluminum bat. That's everything. And
A little bit inside there, so we got a ball and a strike and an out and 1-1. So we got ones all across the scoreboard.
yeah. Well, we're in for a long one, it seems like, because both teams are playing really well in this first inning.
Here's the picture of the plate.
Ball low and inside again, so 2-1.
Good eye on Shelby there. Good eye.
Good eye on Susie Q.
Yep.
So let's keep it going through here. So 2-1.
Oh, so Addie White has thrown a lot of pitches already in this first at bat for the Maroons. So
Here's the wristband. Here's the line, the kick, and the pitch.
Ooh, inside again.
nice-
No, got it. Strike.
I
Strike.
don't know, that was almost like
Yeah.
the same spot as the last one was. So.
Hey, it was bad close, but the height might have been the difference on this one. So on the edge of the plate.
Yeah, shaved that edge here, strike zone.
Curved in right there to him.
2 balls, 2 strikes. So she shakes it off, and now she's ready to go.
1-1 ball game.
I would probably try that same pitch again if I was Somerset. Oh, nice. Strike's falling right in there. Oh, yes. Got by her. She's going to get at least 3 right here with her speed. Is she going 3? Nope, she's holding up and got the RBI coming
Line
in.
comes in. That was a big hit.
Her brother is excited. Mom's excited. So Susie's up here knocking 2 in. So 3-1.
That's a big hit. Big hit by Shelby right there.
Way to go, 1-3! That was a good hit, right?
All right, number 11 come to bat right here, Riley Ross. So
Right.
this is actually, I found out the other day, Samantha Ross's daughter, who I had in class,
Really?
and Sean Ross's nephew.
Okay.
And Sean is her favorite uncle, she told me. So that's pretty cool. I don't know how many uncles she's got.
good
The other
decision.
uncles are listening. I'm sorry, you're not the favorite. Sean is.
Well, you know, he was a good one, like you said. And he also delivered an award for the MSAs last year. You had him
He
come.
did. So you and I have got to get on our presenter list
Zach
here
Travis.
before too much longer, and we
Zach
got to
Travis would
start
do it.
nailing those down because the nomination forms are in. We're working on tickets now, so to get the tickets printed out, then voting next week, and then awards, and then we'll have to work on script and presenters. So, but it's into school, Brandon. It's an exciting time.
Yeah.
Let's go past the pitcher, and nope, dips it down, flips it over, and Riley advances the runner from second to third. But now we have 2 outs. Riley is a little upset, got a little bit under that one there, so good play by the pitcher. So now we've got looks like Miss Gregory coming up, right, number 24.
I believe so. You're right. Maggie Gregory. Also an 8th grader.
8th grader followed by 8th grader. And then your favorite name, Navali, will come up.
There you go. We got short Navi.
Navida, Felice Navida.
Elise Navi.
All right, Magpie comes up high pitch, so
Trying to
1-0.
get everyone here. Of course, Shelby advanced to third base.
I'd like to see her get across home plate and get 4 right here in the first. In a perfect world, we could 10-run rule and get up to the baseball game in a perfect world. So that's what we're trying to live for.
2 big shots in this at bat for Maroons. You had Bella's to the fence and then Shelby Sellers to the fence. I mean, it's a big inning.
Shelby's kept curving and curving and curving. It was one of those perfect ones right down the line right there.
Cutting, yeah.
8th grader batting. They are young.
Got the good end of the bat where you could hear it. And like, oh, man, there's nothing sweeter than that sound.
Unless you're a defensive team. Yeah, but for us.
That means, yeah.
For us. Here we go. Drives it, and that's foul. That's foul. That's foul. Ooh, barely. Good eye. Good eye. Good eye. If the first baseman would have charged that and picked it up about 6 inches sooner, it would have been a fair ball, and she could have tagged out the runner coming down the line.
Wow,
But she
didn't know
waited for
that.
the ball to come to her.
Did not
So
know
it's
that.
where you pick the ball up at.
Is that true in MLB as well?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's wherever you pick the ball up at.
So if you play up front on it and gamble and get it, then you got a chance to. Okay.
So that barely went foul before she picked it up on the first base side. Outside?
Definitely outside.
Tried to frame it, but no luck there.
She's thrown a lot of pitches, Addie White, this first at bat. So it's a good sign.
Yeah, it's a plus for us, and that way you get more at bats, and more players have seen her and knows what she's got, and you know, big district game. But hopefully we'll go ahead and take this down, and wrap up the #1 seed. Oh, got under it. It's curving. Can they get there?
Playing. Nope, didn't get there.
All right, good deal.
They played it all the way though. Good effort by the jumpers.
Okay, another pitch counts here. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So run 3-1 Maroons. Maggie's hoping to bring in Susie from third base to make it 4-1.
So you said you had Nate Upthink up on top of the hill. Who else is with him? Is Caden Richardson with him?
He's going to have a hodgepodge of celebrity announcers. And got her. First strikeout for us. So
County scores 3 times, and we go to
I think whoever had calling with him last week's helping him begin. Was it Robbie?
This is jumper softball on Somerset.
Robbie. Okay, I'm trying to think who that is.
I got to think of the last name.
Okay.
3 hits.
So we got to 7 batters there.
Like I'm not much help.
Yeah, you are. You just did.
All right, so see if I can get some updates up on the hill. I hope they're streaming, so I'll have to bring it up on my
Send
phone.
me this down on the bottom.
Check this up.
Will both of them bat?
No.
All right, Dave tells me the baseball boys ain't got any sound, so Dave is listening. So he ain't listening to us because we're not live, so it has to be them.
Especially.
All right. No sound, they say. I hope I don't have to run up on the hill. I hope that they can troubleshoot it and get this working, because I don't know if they can.
I tell you, technology, again, it's tough.
We need a checklist. That's what I got to do. I got to get a book with pictures and checklists that we need to pack around each game. That's an idea. So that's probably what we need to start looking at. Because usually my tech kids are too busy to go and be at the event, so we got the sporty kids out there trying to announce everything. So Nate's not answered back yet, so...
So Brooklyn ended red hot the last inning of pitching here. Of course, had 1 crash for her. An aggressive swing at a first bat pitch, and gambled, and of course Briar Jumpers won, but of course Brooklyn didn't give them very much any else to look at. So let's see if she can keep that rolling on here at the top of the second.
I see Gracie getting it right here, Mike.
Going with a solo home run gave him the early lead.
Oh, number 9, Gracie Pritchard. Had her in class. Gracie Pritchard, her freshman
she was
year.
one of our girls?
She was, yeah. And I had her in integrated science. Great young lady.
Gracie, you may be a great young lady, but a bad decision to leave the Maroons and go to the Briar Jumpers, in my opinion,
Absolutely.
my personal opinion.
Absolutely. Well, she's a sweetheart. Definitely academically, she stands out. And so, of course, here she is on the softball diamond for the Jumpers. So, swing and a miss on Gracie Pritchard on that one.
She's impressive.
Brooklyn's play keeps flashing up in my head to win the district in basketball, James. That play is being on there for play of the year. It is tough against all the others, as good as they are, and that volleyball one is my favorite. But, man, when it comes down to stipulations where you win a district championship on a crazy play like that you don't see very often, you don't see guys make that play.
Yeah, I've watched a bunch now since we got it on the nominees, and I hope the students go and watch all the plays and just don't vote on their favorite player or players for things, because we got audio clips in there for Teammate of the Year, and then we got in there for the plays of the year. But we've got 4, and we've been blessed because, last year we had so many great plays of the year between Chandler Godby and Harris Denmeyer and Jace Lancaster and Barrick Williams. And
Barrick's half-court shot, man.
No, it was
full court,
off the free throw to win the game. And then this year we've got those 4 amazing plays again. Can they keep coming like that?
No, I think so. I think the future is bright for the Maroons, and Brooklyn Thomas is up to
Okay, we've got a popcorn right here. Can we get it? Looks like Susie's got it and catches it. So she scared me a little bit right there, but
there.
Shelby's a short. Okay, second baseman got that. And then that was
Ryan,
27.
Kinsley Crabtree.
Kinsley Crabtree. Okay, good. Kinsley, good catch, Kinsley. Way to get
In
it
the
out there.
sunlight too. That was tough. So that's right now at the peak sun where it's it's not easy. Kinsley, I like that. I talked to her the other day, and I could see how frustrated she was in dropping the one against Rock there to the end to put the game away. She really wore that on her sleeve, James, and I love to see her make that play.
Now, I'm going to talk all across here. Natalie, did we switch positions from last week? So what was
Flips and flops.
flips? Okay, because I thought that your daughter was second and Kinsley was short last week. But
Swing, that's a swing and a miss on number 11.
all right, talking about the play of the year again, Brandon.
Give
You're
me pause.
talking about Brooklyn's shot to shoot a three-pointer off balance and then have the wherewithal to follow your own shot
On a tip.
and then have to immediately let it go from your fingertips, knowing that the game clock is going to expire. It's
crazy.
And it to go in. It was amazing. And that Sydney Martin shot was not to be undersold at Madison Central when she caught it from about 40 feet away and banked it in to put it in
Yeah.
overtime, and they won that
true.
game. And then Harris Denmeyer's TD catch over two Southwestern defenders to give us the lead in the district game. Now, it didn't win the game for us, but it was a heck of a nice play. So, I mean, you got all kinds of nominees out there, and all of them are. And the volleyball play you talked about, we nominated it from our very first broadcast of the year. It had about 6 different points that could have been won by either team.
I love that.
And we saved like 3 wild ones where we just dove at it and threw a hand, and it was amazing. So, if it wasn't for the other things that happened, that would probably be a game winner most years for play of the year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, just like you said, that's so many plays. You think, man, there's no way that can keep coming. And last year, James, if you remember, it was quite a debate with all of those in categories for last year's where we thought, man, this just can't keep coming and happening. It's just amazing with the athletes that we have. And now you add boys volleyball to the mix. It's archery doing as well as they are. Tennis right now, rolling
fire.
on absolute fire. They've got a meet tonight. Boys volleyball tonight. Campus is crowded with Pulaski County excitement.
So tonight, you mentioned it, we've got softball at home, we got baseball at home, we got tennis at home, and we got men's volleyball at home. So, and we're filming 2 of the 4 things here, so we might need to try to get in one more tennis broadcast, because I know you were sick last time for
that'd be
tennis.
fun.
Men's volleyball, we need to get in another game. There's just so many of us and so many sports going on, so we try to do our best, and hopefully the fans appreciate it. So, but it's nice getting out here for the second time to see the ladies on a beautiful afternoon.
It's nice, and the families and parents of these young ladies that come out here and support, and extended families that come out here and support, folks, get out here and watch these young ladies play. They're so, you can't hear us say enough how exciting the game is alone, but watching them play. But how appreciative they all are that we're out here too. It's just hard to not come out here and want to do every game. Start it. It's number 17, Novelty Baker.
All right, your name right there, Novelty.
Man, Brooklyn before 3 up, 3 down too. I mean, she's possessed right now. So that's.
We got our pitch runner coming in, so number 16 is running in for us. So 16 is who, Brendan? We got to learn over on the roster. Riley Reynolds.
Yes, Riley Reynolds, and right now at the bat, Avery Davis. Let's see if she can keep some of that magic from this weekend going. I like to see her hit well.
All right, Avery, come up here and hit this one for Brendan Forster and I. Keep that streak going from this weekend, and let's see what we can carry on right here. So she doesn't have the Easton Ghost bat. I don't know which one she's swinging here.
Can't really tell what that is, but
It looks like an Easton, red and black. All right, here we go, locked in.
watches the first one go. We're going to call strike.
Looked like it was the outside corner, so about belt high, so good strike. Suppose our baseball broadcast has a perfect picture, no sound, so they're struggling up there, Brendan.
Man,
So
I wonder what that could be. You never know.
So we'll see if Nate can
Bunt for Avery right here, and
went backwards, so 0-2 count.
Addie White came in to get it.
In front of the plate. Advance that runner, she could, but
Good idea, but just came up a little bit short, so Brooklyn throws her a perfect bat toss right here. So
ninth place hitter in this.
These ladies get after it, man. I like it.
It's an 0-2 count.
Again, beautiful night right here tonight. Beautiful Monday night.
All right, Avery Davis, let's go, girl. I thought that was going to hit her while it was curving
I
in.
thought it did hit her. Meanwhile, runner advances to second for PC.
Riley Reynolds with a good heads-up base running right there. So she saw it go inside and the catcher drop it, and she just went in and sprinted off and took second. So good base running by Riley Reynolds.
Riley Reynolds. All the way. Avery Davis hanging tough behind, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And she's looking at the coach, and there's a little confusion on the pitch chart right there. Is what she's going to throw. Ooh, got her. So Avery's a little frustrated right there. So might have been a change up to the outside play. So talking to Brooklyn right here, and Brooklyn said, "I got you, girl." Wild things coming up.
Go back top.
Did Avery Davis have walk-up music?
She did. Snap your fingers.
Snap your fingers.
Okay.
I'm not really sure.
So
that is.
it's like
not nail
it's like
tech.
some of these jump out at me, and some of these like did they even have walk-up music when they come up or
well-
not? So Wild Thing comes out every time I hear it. I guess it's way outside.
Right, yeah.
This is one that I would be probably afraid to give too many good pitches to as well. Did you see her fan club at Southwestern?
No.
Maybe Parker can tell us, but after the game, Brooklyn has 2 or 3 7 or 8-year-olds come up in Southwestern uniforms,
Wow.
wanting to take pictures with her.
Wow.
So
That's awesome.
Were they family, friends? Were they just
Mom is their teacher.
okay?
Her mom
So,
teaches at Pulaski Elementary.
Okay.
but how are the other girls wearing the Southwestern uniforms?
I think it was the league jersey. They were just blue and orange though.
Okay, league jerseys. Okay, so they weren't there to support the Southwestern Warriors. They just happened to be Warriors in the league they were in, and they had a game that night. Okay, so I'm like, wow, Brooklyn is even pulling over Southwestern Warrior lady fans to be part of her fan club.
3-1. She's now just like Deja Vu. Her last at bat, way ahead.
Oh, got under it. Oh, she'd like to have that
I don't
one
know
back.
if she's got the gap or not.
Oh, wow. Okay, that fell between 3 of them. Wow, that's a single. I mean, that's the only way you can rule that right there. That was in the perfect spot right there. So
All 3 were on it.
I tell you what, when you're good, you just happen to be lucky too, and that's one thing about it.
Again, that's peak sun too, right in against your outfielders there. So that makes it even tougher to make that play. So Brooklyn then gets on base. Claire Bear Hamilton, number 5.
Nobody out. Rose back in business again. Here comes Hamilton.
Claire Hamilton, a freshman,
I'm sorry, base hit
Pulaski County High School.
in the first inning. Here's the pitch.
Oh, yes, she is. I stand correct. I keep thinking, man, I've got her, see her in the biology hallway. Sophomore, Claire Hamilton. Of course, I have her sister, Catherine Hamilton, senior.
No way.
Yeah,
I had Catherine.
it's her little sister.
Huh.
Yeah,
Cool.
sure is.
Hi.
Catherine's a good one.
Last time she was up, she hit a butt and they threw it out.
Brooklyn Thomas on first, Riley Reynolds on third for the Maroons. Addie White behind in the count, 2-0.
All right, here we go. And hi, she says 3-0.
3-0 count.
All right, let's see, Dave Pearson.
Ooh, yeah,
That
it sounds
sound from baseball.
that sounds like what we had in Rupp Arena. Almost that little strange echo.
All right, I don't know what the boys are going to have to do to fix it. I hate it for their baseball broadcast. They may just have to go pitcher only tonight.
3-1. Claire Hamilton ahead in the count here.
Here's the sign. Here's the pitch.
All right. Oh, a little bit inside. Yep.
She takes her base, full base. Bases loaded for Bella Ellis.
All right, Somerset's coach is wanting to come out and talk to her. And Brandon looks like that Somerset coach, like I know him, like he's been around town, like I've run into him a few times.
Yeah, you have.
So
Jeff Murphy.
he must have been a lot of Somerset Pulaski basketball games and been around town because that face is way too familiar for me to have to forget. But, Somerset pitcher was a little bit rattled right there because that last pitch was really close on the inside part of the plate. So one of those bang-bang plays, and he decided to go with us. So we got a walk right here. So Clary Bear's on first base again. So now you got Bella Ellis coming back up. And, it's so fortunate when you can have a Brooklyn Thomas batting leadoff that a lot of times will be batting fourth on a lot of lineups. Even Bella Ellis, she's having to break it up. So that's enough time, Coach. Yeah. Bring it back together. So I want to get home. I got to have my supper.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get ready to go. I'd break it up too,
Don't
Coach.
we all here? Of course, Jordan Adcock, assistant, and trying to settle down Addie White here to see if she can get out of this.
Somerset's catcher looks a little bedazzled right here. She looks like she's a little confused about things. So
a little bit. A lot of mixed signals coming from the dugout.
Yeah, the body language is not good from what I'm
I'll
going
tell you
by
what,
here.
it's already not as annoying as that dugout against Rockcastle was the other night. I mean, it got under my
good rib.
Wow. Swing, good cut there, foul tip there on Bella Ellis. Coach Gover is going to coach his team right here at the bat. All right. Here's the pitch. Foul tip again behind 0-2.
0-2 count.
Well, James, I don't know why I'm saying this. My wife and I tried to watch a documentary the other night, and I went to the trash can and threw up because a lot of my childhood was Disney and Nickelodeon shows, right?
Oh, no, you ain't going to tell me about what I've heard about.
We started Quiet on.
Oh, my gosh, got under it. The bat sounded so good right there, Brandon.
Oh, man, and she almost dropped it. Runner's going to tag in right here. Advance. Standing up.
Good,
Safe.
good base running right there by
Brooklyn
who
Thomas.
was that? Brooklyn Thomas at third, and then we had number 16 coming around, Riley Ross.
That is Riley Reynolds.
Riley Reynolds tagging up and coming in. But, yeah, good base running by them both. But you're going to talk about what the executives did to the kids.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not going to say anymore, but it's called Quiet on the Set, and I couldn't believe it. But we only got like 5 minutes in it, and it's unbelievable. I mean, it's stuff you hear about Hollywood and how you see the abuse of kids, but it's way worse. And it's an unbelievable world we live in.
And it's crazy that you talk about that because now that it's out there, it's like everyone did it.
Yeah.
So it ain't just one or two child predators. It's about everybody in the industry.
Yeah, it's sad. It really is. And of course, these are shows like Clarissa Explains It All, and you can't do that on television, and Double Dare, and all the stuff we watched. It's a different world, man.
Good base knock right here. So coming right here by Ryan coming in with a big hit right here. So we see you, Ryan Souter. Good base knock, baby. Get us up 6-1.
Man, low, and we've got number 13, Shelby Sellers at bat. Keep adding to that lead. 6-1 Maroons right now at the bottom of the second. It's almost same score, same situation as we saw the other night against Rockcastle right here. Bats swinging really good early for the young ladies. See if they can keep that momentum going. Pitch, ball. Got a runner on first. Ryan Souter.
Little team over there.
They've been active all day long. 6-1 lead, 2 outs here in the bottom of the
Addie
second.
White with the pitch. Shelby swings. Good cut. Foul tip.
She's liking that right field.
She sure does. She needs some ball right the opposite field.
All right, we'll try to get some baseball update here in a minute. I just hate that they got bad sound up there today, so for our viewers, we'll have to apologize later. Let's get a broadcast, but then we'll get the commentary, and I know I hate that because Nate said he had so many good points and things said.
Yeah.
So we got some things to work on, especially doing dual broadcast in different places. Oh, good foul
Shelby
tip
foul
right
tip
here.
again. 1-2 count.
Shelby hit that perfect one last time that just kept angling down the right field line and just perfectly hit and rolled away. So standing up double.
Again, that pitch count, number 10 right now. Addie White keeps racking up.
Well, it's tough coming through this Lady Maroons lineup. You know, we were ranked, I think, 5th last week, Brandon, in the 12th region, but we beat the #1 team. So.
Wow, that's awesome. Very young core, too.
High and outside.
Good eye by Shelby on that one to see that one all the way through.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. I'd like to get a few more here. The 3 spots are nice, Shelby, but it's even nicer to get 4 or 5 up.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Good breeze here on the inside for us. So pitch and got her.
Miss, got her sitting there on that one. That's.
I like Parker's reaction over here. When little sis got the big hit, he's clapping and standing up, and then she strikes out. He's like, "What the heck?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Shelby?" So what did you swing at that?
It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one.
Guys, it's so much easier to see that pitch up here than it is down there going at you at whatever 60, 70 miles per hour, and you got to judge in a matter of seconds, and so. But
it's hard. You know, of course, we want them to go 100% every single time. You know,
but you know, if we take 3 per inning, Brandon, we're pretty happy.
Right, that's a pretty good inning.
If you give us 21
really
runs
innings
for the game, if you beat us, outscoring us by 21, we just got to live with it. So what's been your favorite part of watching our Lady Maroons so far?
I just like the energy they bring. Their smiles, their camaraderie that they have. I mean, it's almost verbatim what I said during volleyball season. How much they just they really like each other. They play hard. All the things that you want if you're a coach, and all the things you want to see if you're a viewer of a team, a fan of a team. Like they do bring it. And one thing that we have as an advantage, James, you and I, is we know them outside of softball, where we see them in class every day and in the hallways every day, and they're exactly like that there. That's one thing I like the most. It's not just one and done with these ladies. They really do bring it everywhere they go.
So it's not a fake energy. It's one of those genuine love for each other. And so, you know, I don't know if we asked Parker this last week or not. We keep saying this. Did you get to see your sister in the high school musical rendition of Pulaski's Got Talent?
No, I didn't.
So you guys got on Maroon Sports Network,
awesome.
and we got it uploaded.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was for our talent show for FBLA.
Yeah, it was
so
awesome.
The softball girls rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed.
Went up and performed, and it was amazing.
So I didn't know that they had one of my favorite songs, which I've never watched High School Musical, but the song that's in Breakfast Club.
Oh, don't you forget about me.
Don't you forget about me, part of High School Musical, and they done such a good job to that. And I'm like, that's such a good.
And everybody had their part. That was a really good.
They did a good job. You could tell
job.
they rehearsed, and they had fun up on the stage, and they brought the heat and the energy, and so.
Well, I tell you what, that talent show, every entry that you had in it was really good. One of them asked me for the scorecard after it was over. After I was trying to get, I was like, "Hey, man!"
Like, good hit right here. Can we break in? And boom, Avery said that's easy.
Avery Davis, calm, cool, collected.
So they asked you for a scorecard, and what else?
Yeah, and was like, I demand to see the scorecard. I was like, man, I don't have that. I don't even know what you're talking about. I was trying to get out of there. It was, I think he won last year. I'm trying to think. It was him.
No, he got second or third last year.
Second or third. Yeah, he demanded.
Caleb Swarden?
No, not Caleb Swarden.
Yeah, let me think of the name. I can't think of the name right now. Yeah.
But, yeah. Number 12.
So finished second, though, this year. Finished second this year.
Yeah. We have Becky Gressner.
Oh, foul tip off here right here. So.
Two souvenirs.
Free drinks.
Well, 6-1 right now, Maroons. Top of the third. Jumpers at bat.
Still be on full.
I never had to worry about the balls.
Here's the one.
All right, woo,
Look at
bring
him.
us some heat right there, Brooklyn Thomas.
Goodness gracious.
I like to have Maroon Sports Network, Brandon Foster out here batting against Brooklyn Thomas, and
Right.
just go live out here.
If I got a
good
foul
special.
tip, if I got a foul
win.
tip at
You
all,
win.
I'd consider it a
You
win.
win.
But there ain't no way. That ain't happening.
Wow. Okay, set her down right there on 3 pitches to the outside.
I think they would all want to take my head off.
No, I don't think so. You ready to go?
Special edition.
That would be a cool thing to film like during the school day.
What was it you did with the girls' basketball? Like
94 feet.
84 feet. It's going to 94
Yeah,
feet.
we're
84
ready to go
feet.
94
We're going
feet.
94 feet next
They
year.
extended our basketball
You
court
can do
to
60 miles an hour. 60 miles per hour.
60 miles an hour with Foister. Someone said you want to do 100 yards with Foister for football. I was like, dang, man, how much you think?
Good catch right here.
Hey.
Number 3, Ryan Souter. We see you, girl. Good defensive play right there. So Brooklyn Thomas loves that snag there.
3 down.
We go to the home half.
So, yeah, we're going to 94 feet for the basketball courts. Brandon, you know what's weird? We played in the gym yesterday, and they've already got the gym floor 94 feet, but the courts is still 84 feet.
The goals.
So you go and play in the gym floor, and your free throw's about a 7-foot free throw. Your three's about a 12-foot three-pointer, and you got 10 feet of free space behind the goal.
Well,
so it's really weird to play in there right now until they are. He said sometime early in May they're going to come in and shift back the goals.
I saw a price tag of what it would cost to move your goals back 5 feet. Oh, James Murray, I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. How much it cost?
Well, he also talked today, talking to Brian Miller, the side goals. He's going to move them 2 feet, I think, in both directions. And his goal is, his vision he's always wanted is to be able to put a net in between the courts and have one full court both sides, so you can practice boys and girls at the same time, or you can have your
that'd be nice.
Little league games in there, running 2 games at a time, but you know what I'm talking about. So we'll have 2 courts in there with a net that's divided with full-length courts.
And right on the other side of the hill on left center field and right field is that gym that's being built here by the district as well, so that adds.
What do I see dead in front of us behind the O in the county that almost looks like a ladder or lattice or something there that, maybe that's a view for a camera to climb up on that.
Maybe
I have an idea.
end of a batting cage here.
We need to do dirt talk.
Dirt talk. Let's do that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
When can we do that? Do we go down with our camera after the game tonight and
we get
just
a round of
But the fans will have to see it moving. I hate to see it moving the whole time and to keep the stream from going.
I got you. Yeah. Dirt talk that's a great idea. Great idea. We can make that happen sometime here, maybe even during school.
Now, Natalie, I don't think we could go with the other name, Talking Dirty with Forster. I don't think that one's going to fly. So Dirt Talk would probably work out a little bit better.
I just spoke about how I threw up about a documentary I watched last night.
Yes.
So now, that's the last thing.
That's horrific. But, we got jokes up in here, too.
That's hilarious.
We got it going in through here. So see if we can get 3 more runs here. I'd love to have 9. Good shot. Right to the second baseman and place it perfect. Okay.
Riley Ross.
11-11 for the out. So Riley's a little upset. So now she's 0 for 2. So
Maggie's back up after striking out at her last at bat, trying to get one back.
All right, let's go, Maggie Gregory. Let's see what you got right here. So we know Melanie's out there watching somewhere or another in the crowd for us. But Brandon, we mentioned earlier, it's so hard to get a crowd because now you got the baseball game up top, softball game down here. So as your fans, which one do you choose to come to?
Man, it's tough, especially when both games are against your crosstown rival. I mean, if there's any way you could try to double up and see both, and that's being over ambitious, but I don't know.
It's just such a good long walk between our 2 fields.
Softball is, I would pick that first, and then if you can get the other one back, go to baseball for sure. Even though it's tough. Baseball is rolling. Kent Mayfield doing a great job.
Kent Mayfield nominated for Coach of the Year again, so I'm winning the 12th region tournament. So, with their nominees, we got to nominate him based on last year because that baseball run was sensational. So you and I got to call in Rupp Arena, and we got to go to Applebee's Park to watch the ball game, so that was pretty cool.
Mr. Atkinson, of course, in tennis, up for Coach of the Year.
That looked like that was about ready to hit her. She turned on and foul-tipped it, and, man, to me, I'd be like getting out of the way. And Maggie's taking a rip at it.
2-1. Hanging in there.
All right, here we go, number 24. So your most famous 24, go.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
King Griffey
I
Jr.
always remember Kobe's 8, and I know he's 8 and 24, but
and
8 is the number it pops.
And his Olympic number 6.
Yes.
That was awesome.
24 to me comes up with Jeff Gordon for some reason. I don't want to think about the DuPont Chevrolet.
King Griffey Jr. was good. Steve Kerr for the Chicago Bulls was 24. Let me think of who else I can think.
Have we had any famous UK basketball players who are 24?
Antoine Walker, definitely number 24. I remember him wearing that. Number 24 was Eric Bledsoe.
Yes, Eric Bledsoe.
Number 24 was also, I want to say James Young. James Young?
He was one that needed to come back and play another year.
Oh, absolutely, man. Another year of James Young would have been great.
That looked like it might have went outside, but I guess it got the outside tip of the plate, so hard to call. Lisa Maggie didn't really argue, so a good strikeout for Somerset's pitcher here. So now we've got 2 outs and no base runners and a potential inning for no runs. I'm not liking this.
Nobley Baker going to try to keep things alive here, our catcher.
All right, let's go, Nova Lee. I like the stance.
Number 24 for the Phoenix Suns, Kevin Johnson, 1992-93, point guard.
You know what cracks me up today is whenever we have all these fans out, like Michael Jordan played against mailmen and electricians and everything else, and don't realize how good basketball was in the 80s and 90s. Oh, she got a hit right here, driving deep, and nope, right to the right fielder.
This?
And 1, 2, 3.
What if those athletes had the dry fit technology that we have nowadays and had the shoe technology that we had in 2024 that they didn't have in the 90s? Those guys could play.
How about load management? How about not getting hard fouls? How about not anybody playing defense?
I mean, they would play with a broke back in the 90s, and that's why those games, I don't know, I remember that Phoenix-Chicago series in 93. I remember a lot of those
Phoenix
games.
would have beat any other team almost every year besides a Michael Jordan team, because that Kevin Johnson and Steve Marley and Charles Barkley.
Dan Marley.
Yeah.
Of course, Oliver Miller. That team was competitive and good, really good. Charles Barkley was tough.
I don't think people realize how good Charles Barkley was.
He was solid, man. And there
to
was
be 6'4" and to average 12 or 13 rebounds a game, the dude just had it.
He was mean. He was aggressive. And, I mean, I know Jordan gave him a lot of flack about not winning one and not being competitive, but it's just because Jordan and them were just on so much of a further level than everybody.
You just think about how lucky the two teams were that won titles when Jordan semi-retired. And that was it the Knicks and Rockets? Who got the 2 titles those 2 years?
Yes. So, let's see. It was the Rockets beating the Magic, and then it was the Rockets again beating the Knicks. They went back to back. Yeah.
Wow. And Hakeem Olajuwon was nice, but I'm going to tell you, they don't get those titles if MJ's still in the league, and that's what people don't realize. He would have won 8 in a row. But my son, he's one of those young and dumb Dalton Murray that believes and breathes in LeBron James. And people just crack me up that Scottie Pippen was what Jordan had to have. Well, when Scottie Pippen set out almost an entire year with a contract dispute, and Jordan kept playing every single game to keep them number 1 in the standings till Pippen felt like he was out to come back. And then when Jordan retired and Pippen had to be the man, goes to the bench during timeout because Tony Kukoc gets the last shot.
And he was drafted out of Little Rock, Arkansas, Central Arkansas University. Like, everyone's acting like, well, he's a top 50 player. Jordan, I mean, the dude got drafted. Nobody knew who he was. So, like,
you put him on a separate team like the Houston Rockets or New York Knicks, and let's talk about how great he was.
Yeah. Well, we saw what happened. He went to a really good Portland Trailblazers team, got beat by the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe. So, couldn't get it done afterwards. So,
6-1 lead for Lady Maroons. Here's the pitch.
Brandon, I'm one of those, and I know we got a softball game in front of us, but every single day, Kobe Bryant grows and grows and grows on me. So Jordan's always my 1A, but he's always my 1B.
I had a Kobe jersey, and it was hard for me to get into it. I wanted to wear it today for Athlete Day, but definitely the best, man. I mean, he's gritty, man. Looking back now at his legacy.
If fans haven't watched that Redeem Team tribute, they got to, because LeBron does not win that Olympic championship if one of the greatest coaches ever, Coach K, you and I don't like him because he's from Duke, but he's a heck of a motivator. But he knew he had to bring Kobe in.
What was surprising also was these are the best players in the NBA. They're Hall of Fame players, and them admit on camera that they were scared. that it had to be Kobe to come through at the end, that they got tight and got scared and nervous.
They're like Spain just keeps coming, man. They just keep coming. They won't lay down. And Kobe's out there. Kobe was the one. Here we got a good pop-up right here coming to Susie. Susie knocks it down. Good catch. But, talking about that, it's just redeemed team. Kobe was long before Steph giving the not going to sleep, but putting his finger up over his lips and like, shh, be quiet now. I told you.
He was tough, man. He was, and I remember that year, those games were really, really late if you were going to watch them on TV, or really, really early in the morning. So you had to want to watch that, and if you did get up to watch it, you saw a great one. Probably one of the best basketball games ever played. But here is Molly Lucas for the Jumpers. 6'1" Pulaski. And she rips one up the gap right through left field. The base hit. It was number 11, Riley Ross, having to track it down.
Let's get us a baseball update. I hate that their audio's having issues with them, but I'm not going to leave our broadcast to run up there because I know how it is doing a one-man broadcast. It's awful.
Oh, no, yeah. If you need to.
No, I probably couldn't get it working anyway.
What we got?
So, I don't know. They've not told me yet. So
6-1.
That's
us. Is that? Oh, okay.
Good cut. Good cut. Just really missed that one right on the outside of the wrap.
So we got Addie Wilson, the pitcher here for the Jumpers now.
Okay, Chance Todd just got a big 2-run RBI, so the score is 2-2 up top on the hill.
That's big.
Ross and Meese will score, and that's dropping. Avery, good speed right there, girl. Way to run it down.
That's why you got her out there. Her defense, man, ran that one down perfectly. So now Gracie Pritchard from the Jumpers, number 9, at bat against Brooklyn Thomas. Head-to-head here.
Here's Thomas. There's the pitch. It's fouled away.
First pitch foul tipped away here for Pritchard. Thomas here going to walk.
Well, they've ended up deleting the stream and starting a new one up there, so I don't think they'll be able to get the audio down. So I hate that we won't have the baseball stream, but at least we'll have a softball, and then we'll hopefully fix baseball.
Good try.
Oh, nice one.
Man, Brooklyn Thomas picked up the velocity.
Brandon, I almost feel like that one was in the glove before she got the bat off her shoulder that time.
She's getting faster and faster as this game proceeds here. Top of the 4th here. Brooklyn Thomas, man.
Looks like she's ready right there. Foul tip, going to run that down. Bella's not going to get there. And look here, Kinsley. Wow. Good catch, girl. Number 27, Kinsley Crabtree with the long run and gets that in foul territory. So I see you, Kinsley.
Smiling real big. That's good.
Nice defensive play, girl.
Happy for her. It was a great play.
So that ends the inning. We go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Pulaski Lady Maroons lead Somerset 6-1.
Pulaski just going to see if they can pick up where they left off. Last inning ran into some bad luck, but now we got some hitters up here.
One left on it.
Yeah, we do. I hate getting that 0 spot there in the last inning. So 6-1, get the bats back rolling again. So, Somerset got a strikeout, then a home run, and then Brooklyn took care of business. Then they've got, I guess, 2 or 3 hits and 1 run, and we've got 6 on the board. So, but great play right there by Kinsley Crabtree, running that down from the second base spot and having Bella's back and catching that in the over Bella's shoulder, really there in foul territory.
Brooklyn Thomas not breaking a sweat here too either. That's another good thing. Quite a performance for her all around in this district competition here. That will hang around, and we'll be right back at it tomorrow at Somerset's field. So, plenty of action this week.
Tomorrow, I've got to go ahead and wish a happy birthday, Brandon. My father-in-law tomorrow turns, get this, 90 years old tomorrow.
Come on.
90.
Wow. So what are we doing for his birthday? You all going to go over?
We went out last Wednesday, believe it or not. His favorite food is prime rib. So we drove all the way to his favorite restaurant, and we drove up to Outback in Richmond, picked up Dalton and Nikkei, took Chandler with us, took my nephew with us, and Nikkei's boyfriend. 9 of us ate at Outback.
Oh, my gosh.
So we had 3 prime ribs, me, Dalton, and Claude. Then the rest of them had
Hey, that's
a
good
mixture of
time.
things.
That's a good time. Good for 90 years, James. I can't imagine. I see 90 years of life.
I'll never see 90, so I'll go and call it right now. I'll never see 80.
We don't know what will happen, what the Lord will do for us, but man, well, good for him. I'm glad y'all took him up there and got to enjoy some family time, it sounds like.
I heard him right over there. I think they said the boys game. Sorry, I think they said
Cut
boys
here,
game.
that's number 20, Avery Davis. Struck out at her last at bat. Let's see if she can get this one rolling here.
DC and Somerset from Charlie Biggerfield. Crosstown. And the weather's supposed to be equally.
All right, yes, a big 90 tomorrow for Claude Tiller. So happy early birthday to you. He'll never listen to this broadcast.
Claude
Mom,
Tiller,
either one, but
okay.
yeah, Claude Tiller is 90 tomorrow.
Is he
Smoked it right
nice
down the third
shot
base
by
line.
Avery.
So just barely over the bag in State
man.
Fair. So that was one of those bang bang plays. Avery, we see you, girl.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Listen to that bench.
She ripped that one so hard, there was no chance anyone would have got to it. I mean, Kenny Lofton or Alex Rodriguez wouldn't have got to it in their prime. That's a fast, well-hit ball by Avery. Good job.
Okay, if Avery's up, what happened to Kinsley Crabtree in the batting order? How's Brooklyn already up? If I missed something, she's the flex.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Only plays the field. Okay.
Gotcha.
Good deal. Good deal. Oh, right there, off
That's
the first
Brooklyn
baseman. Look at the
Thomas
base
being
runner,
aggressive.
and she's fast and out.
They call her out?
Should be. Nope.
No,
Safe.
Safe. Wow.
Pulled her off the bag a little bit. Okay.
Nice
Infield
running.
hit.
Nice running for Brooklyn. I can never tell in real time what they're going to call, so that's.
All right. So first and third looks like we're building a big inning right here. So we got number 5 coming up, Claire Bear Hamilton.
Claire Bear Hamilton.
Lady Maroons are threatening again. Nobody out.
So here comes Claire. Claire, go ahead. And when does he send Brooklyn Thomas, or does he send her to second?
You know,
Walk and score, base hit and score.
always when you least expect it.
I'm always expecting
Unless
it,
it's
so I don't know if
Kentucky
I'll-
baseball this year. They run every time. I mean, that's how aggressive they are. So,
Fans love it.
There you
Set
go.
new attendance records
Yeah.
at Kruger Park all weekend.
of course, we lost to Tennessee.
Got under it, and ooh. I'm telling you what, if she could have dove and caught that one, that would have been a nominee for Somerset's Play of the Year.
Claire Hamilton, being as little as she is, has the stride of a gazelle. She took 3 steps and was almost touching Brooklyn Thomas there. I couldn't believe that.
You're saying she's got Giannis, I don't know,
Yeah,
tempo
yeah, she's
strides
fast.
that she can come from half court to dunk it in 2 steps?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I wish I could do that now. There was a time, James, maybe I could have thought about doing that, but that's. Oh, to be young.
And you are young. It's a comparative stakes.
Yes.
Oh, good hit. Driving out there, curving and dropping. Good catch by the right fielder. And tags up and gets a run home as Avery Davis trots
what
us
she
across
needs
the
to do.
plate. 7-1. So, good job. Way to get the run in, Claire Bear.
Claire Hamilton smiling there through her helmet. It's hilarious. Yeah, did what she needed to do, and that good drive right there. Almost, we've had luck with that this game, but now the sun is starting to go down. And
Now, Bella, we've not seen you hit a home run all year long, and we've only been to 2 games, a game and a
Let's see it
half.
happen
So
right
we
here.
want to see it clear the fence.
she can do it.
We're yet to see her first home run. Good pitch right down the middle.
Gover's dancing a little bit because he knows, ooh, that it's there.
Mason Acton, 1 hops the wall. Chance Todd scores. Runners on second and third. Jacob hitting. Maroons up 3-2.
Big. That's awesome. Way to go. Let's get it done. Let's sweep the Monday night right here. What do you say?
High and outside.
Let's take volleyball, tennis, softball, and baseball tonight. Let's be
I
greedy.
feel confident in tennis. I feel confident in softball.
I feel confident.
Men's volleyball's getting better and better. They lost to
are.
Wayne and Southwestern and beat them the next time
Didn't
around.
beat them the next time. So yeah, they're getting better. I
But
think.
Steve and Teresa, you know they're going to get them better.
Yeah. No, they talked to us after the broadcast, and
Oh, inside turns on. I would
she hit
love.
herself.
I would love to get another men's volleyball game in.
yeah, I think we can.
So that's
make it
probably got to
happen.
be the next thing on our
Thursday.
agenda if I can look at it. I can't do Thursday this week, so
Wednesday. Do they do Wednesday?
sometimes they do Wednesdays.
If they do, we'll give it a shot.
Our little setup at Northern Middle School was perfect,
Yeah, yeah.
so we had it there. We thought we were struggling. Oh, man, that one come way up above us, Brandon. That thing went up probably, I don't know, what would you say, 70, 80 foot in the
I
air?
want to go get that off 39 right now.
You don't want to park any vehicles next to the stadium
No,
with some of these foul balls.
my luck is catch my windshield easily.
Brendan, are we going to catch a Reds game together this summer?
How are they doing?
Good. They just swept the somebody. I forget
We'll
who they
see.
played this weekend.
Oh,
Bella, come on, give us the
goodness
first one. It's out of here. We called it. There it
Oh,
is,
wow.
over the scoreboard.
She got all of that. I saw the center fielder just give up after
see, we
that
can
was
hear the
awesome.
Michael singing.
Yeah, wow, way to go! I see her, Bella Ellis with a rip right there, man. She got all of that one, dead center field.
It was called for it.
I mean, it had a lot of flight to it, James. It's like Delta Airlines. It went over, cleared it with enough lines over the center field scoreboard. That's crazy.
That ball needs to be kept and collected. They're out there hunting for it.
Yeah.
And they're behind the building.
Let's see if, well, I was going to say I'd go over there and get it and keep it as a souvenir, but it seems like somebody else is going to get it. And they found it,
All the way
yeah.
to the edge of the,
Goodness gracious.
we got our call.
How great was that one, man?
She's
Gosh.
getting high fives from us tomorrow in the hallway.
9-1 Maroons. We got Usher playing, and everybody's feeling good. So,
We've got another 3-pack right there. So,
wow. Well, you called that one. Mason Acton's getting it done on top of it.
oh, they're like, if you can do it, I can do it too. I see you, Ryan Souter. Let's go ahead and make this happen right here. So I got to
Back
tell
to
them
back to
about
back.
Bella's bomb.
She killed that ball, man.
Think it landed?
Yeah, we saw it finally quit rolling at the edge of it. Jacob Todd, sack a fly, Maroons 4-2 up top on the hill.
Jacob Todd's playing like a man possessed right now, it sounds like.
0-1 count.
So hopefully we make it up to the end of that here soon. So 4-2 up top, 9-1 down here. So good start by the Maroons right now. So bringing it. Oh, good. Pull it
shot
through
by
there.
Ryan Souter.
We see you, Ryan. Keep it going, baby. Solid first.
Hard hit ball.
Yeah, nobody was catching that one. So that was a good rip right there. Turned on
Everybody
it.
this inning is ripping that ball.
Now, I dare Bella to say that we bring her bad luck after she's hit that ball. After we caught it just seconds before it goes over that scoreboard. So now we got street cred.
That's going to loosen her up now. I might feel like, yeah, that's good. I think that's. I'm happy for her. I'm glad she's got that monkey off her back.
We need to throw a code word on the broadcast and then ask the softball girls if they watch the broadcast. And if they can tell us the code word. So if you got a code word for tonight's broadcast.
Yankee Doodles.
Okay, Yankee Doodles. If
Phrase.
you've watched this, girls, if you've watched today's broadcast at any point in time, now we won't upload it till tomorrow, so we
Yankee
can't quiz them till the day after tomorrow.
Yankee Doodles.
You'll come and say Yankee Doodles, Brendan Forster and I.
Do it. That's the secret. That's the secret code. That'll get you all the gold and the glory.
And then you will be our favorites on the
there you
softball
go.
team.
Yes, Yankee Doodles.
Let's go, have fun.
All right, here we go. Number 13 up to bat. So runner on first. We've got Ryan Souter at first. Susie coming up high, good eye. So 3-0.
So now Shelby had quite the rip at her first at bat here tonight.
Struck out in the second. Parker was not happy.
No, did not approve, but right now she's ready to get it back.
Got under it.
Got under
Just
it.
barely got under it.
Right here.
So got to stay. So second baseman flares out in the short center, catches it. So we've got 2 outs, and now we've got number 11 coming up. So we've got Riley Ross coming up. So let's go, Sean and Samantha. Let's get this hit for us.
They got one runner on third.
Riley Ross.
I talked to Mama the other day, and now her and her sister are both 8th graders. They're not twins, but Riley held back 1 year for sports, I think she said. So now they're 8th graders together, and they really like each other.
Wow.
So we got 2 Ross girls coming
Wow.
up.
All right. So
I think they're 14 months apart, maybe.
okay. Is softball the number one game that they got? They
I don't know if Little Sis does anything or
basketball?
not. I'll have to ask. I don't know if Little Sis does. She
Cheers.
cheers. Okay.
Okay.
So we got a cheerleader and a softball player.
Well, here we go.
So Mama stays busy, to say the least. Okay, that drop. That's falling in short turn, and barely snow cones it gets underneath there.
Thought she was playing
So-
that one. Right there.
9-1 after 4, Brandon. And my night's already made seeing that Bella bomb.
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
I think it'd been
We'll play
better
that
if
one
one
over.
of us was camped out at the scoreboard. We could just called it like Jackie Robinson style over the shoulder out there. that would have been amazing if we picked the spot. Like we said, she's going on the scoreboard.
I wish the ball was still out there because I'd love to have it.
Yeah.
I'd like to have it.
Call any of those airs.
Got it autographed,
That'd
signed.
be great. But hey, man, good for Bella. Glad she got that one under her belt.
Have a category for bomb of the year.
Bomb, yes.
So that'd be hard to beat on this field because that
delivery.
is over the scoreboard.
Mail delivery. There you go. Special delivery. It'd be a softball hit, a long bomb shot in basketball for the ladies. Bomb from Savannah Heights, who's still undefeated in tennis. I mean, like singles, like good for her.
Brandon, I've heard from Coach Atkinson, speaking about Savannah, she had to go play Bull County last week and got her serve broke early and was down 3-0 and come back and won the match 6-3, 6-love. So won the next 12 games in a row. And then there was a game earlier this year. I think she was down, I may be misquoting it, I think she was down 4-1 or 5-1 and come back and won 8-5 when she played Southwestern earlier in the year against their girl. So she got some resilience, man. She comes back and never gives up on herself. So, yeah, so she's nominated for Breakthrough Athlete of the Year. And I've been looking at some of this voting, man. When we meet next week, you're going to be surprised at some of these. But literally, one of them right now is separated by literally like 2 percentage points between 4 different players.
Wow. I mean, I could already.
After 174 votes.
174 votes. Wow. Wow. And that has a chance to creep up, hopefully, if the ballot stays open. A little bit.
Stays open through Sunday night. So we're hoping to get, I'd like to get 400 or 500, to be honest with you.
I think that's doable. I think, wow, I'm shocked that it's not a little bit more than that already, but hey, it's nice.
Got a little extra time in biology class. Kids, if you voted, go to Google Classroom and toss it in there for us. It'll take you
that's a
about
good
3 or 4
point.
minutes.
Good point.
I'm making all mine to go in and do it.
All right, so definitely we'll share the link out tomorrow and get that going for sure. Wow.
They got them all in the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade classroom.
It's in their Google Classroom already? All
Yeah.
right.
Miss Cheney posted it today for me, so
Good.
thank you,
Well,
Miss
there
Cheney.
you go. I'll give that a shout then.
Ooh, nice pitch
number
right there,
14.
Brooklyn. See it coming, girl.
Emma, go forth.
Man, Bella with that monster shot. I mean, we need another name besides Bella Ellis. It needs to be
Still
Bella
kicking up
Moonball Ellis or something. I don't know. Oh,
The top of the
nice coming in. Got to charge it, throw, and got her by step.
In time.
Good play right there. Number 27, Kinsley Crabtree, having a good game today,
She
Brendan.
is. She's fielding really
Defensively.
well. She's fielding really well. And I tell you what, really, who's directing a lot of this too, of course, your shortstop, Shelby Sellers, is doing a lot of facilitating out there. And then hats off to Novelly Baker as the catcher too, as well. She's doing a really good job. Team effort.
I can only imagine how much sometimes that has to pop and hurt your hand for the way
Has
Brooklyn
to.
Thomas is throwing the way she's throwing. And, Novelly just goes through the motions, man, and nothing bothers her. So.
I'd be such a crybaby. I mean, if I had to catch one of them, I would be whining. I'd be down and out for a week. But, man, she's tough.
That by far has to be the toughest position out there on the court. When I say court, field, diamond. Okay, got the sun starting to set a little bit, so we got a mixture of shade and sunshine out there. So, bomb, going foul ball and
They
turning.
got room. They're running out of room. Ooh, it just cleared that fence where
Bob
everybody went
Euchre
to.
just a tad outside.
Just a bit outside.
Okay. So, man, it sounded good off the bat, but it basically had more height than it did anything.
On our
Man, it
last
sounded good.
broadcast, I told you my wife said, all right, if you're going to do the softball game, last Thursday, we had to go to the Virginia and watch Wizard of Oz.
Yes, you told me about
So
that.
when
How
we
was it?
went, they polled the crowd, maybe 150 people in attendance. They said, how many people is here tonight that's never heard of or never watched Wizard of Oz? There was 5 hands that went up, James, out of 150, and you would have thought people were shocked. I came to school the next day and I said, can you believe to my students, 5 people said they hadn't watched Wizard of Oz? James, I had 25 out of 30 in one class. 17 out of 25 raised their hand, no. 30 out of 30 in one class said no. I was like, oh my goodness. You
just think it generational, Brandon, generational.
And you think everybody's seen Christmas Vacation. Not the case.
Oh my gosh.
Ryan, too.
Yeah, right off Ryan. She thought that the novelty was going to catch it. Now they're joking, laughing with each other. But, man, that foul ball right there is just a little miscommunication. But that's hurt Ryan.
Oh, yeah. It hit right on her patella or femur there. She's going to feel that one.
All right, Brooklyn's got to shake it off, so we got a full count, 3-2. So you're not surprised by those stats. I'm really not.
I'm starting to think for Christmas movies, that might be the case too. You're going to start to see every year that there's some that, like Christmas Story, I'd say after next year, nobody, that we teach will know what it is.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
There are certain things, and you're probably like Marcy and I. Every Christmas, we have to watch A Christmas Story.
Right.
We have to watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Sometimes catch Christmas with the Cranks.
Yes, I've seen that one, yes.
You got to catch
every now and then, too.
It's a Wonderful Life, is it?
Yes, I always watched that as a kid. But now a lot of people may not know what that is.
No, I guarantee they don't. But Where Angels gets its wings, what a good movie with Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, Jimmy Stewart was the best. And I love Jimmy Stewart and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, man. That's one of my favorites. Oh,
foul tip to stay alive here.
Number 15.
My wife just texted. I told you we're getting new gutters put on, and she said they're still working at the house, and they started working about 2:30, 3 o'clock this afternoon, putting new gutters up. She said they don't know how close they are to interrupting my bedtime. Foul tip coming to Brooklyn. Oh, okay. About messed up, about doubled her up right there. But Ryan almost took Brooklyn out right there, and that would have been a bad deal, so I'm glad it didn't happen.
Brooklyn right there keeping her head on a swivel, just stayed right with it, though, in traffic. So
I said they've got about 40 minutes to wrap this up.
My gosh. And they started at what time?
About 3 o'clock.
Ouch.
And got a crew of 4, I think, working on the house.
Listen, I understand. Had we been home, I would have been out.
But you're at school every day by 5:30 a.m., so it makes a little bit of difference.
So much to do, man. So much to do. Right now, this time of year, it seems like we had our hour-long meeting on project graduation, so that's all starting up, and got to get everything going with that. And very stressful time, but all good stuff.
Hypnotist or no?
It's going to happen.
Dalton is going to be so excited.
Mr. Darshwitz out of Louisville, he was on America's Got Talent. He came last year, did such a good job. He's going to be back with us this year.
All right, what can I do to help you?
I just pray, man. Just pray for me and pray for others. We're going to be going to London at 10 o'clock, coming back at 3.
No way.
Yeah, we're going to go to the Palace. The Palace has go-karts, laser tag, bowling, and escape rooms, all there paid for, and unlimited drinks. Trying to get food paid for where they have pizza and a grill to where people can just go up and get their stuff there, so it's all inclusive. But it got okayed. We're going to make it happen. It's got quite the price tag, but it's what the kids wanted. So we're going.
Wow, good high heat. Wow, Brendan Foster, it sounds amazing right here. This senior class needs to come and give you a big pat on the back for everything you've done right here. But I'm looking so forward to the hypnotist, dude. Is this 3 a.m.?
It's going to. He's going to be setting up, ready to greet everyone at 3 a.m. 3:30. He's going to be doing his thing. And when he hits the stage,
3:30 to 4:30.
3:30 maybe to 5. He's going to go extra 30 minutes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. If you could ever go and watch a hypnotist, now I got to tell you, from the very first time that I ever watched one, Dalton and I talked about this the other day. I thought they're phony. I thought they're fake. I thought there's no way in the world this is happening.
I did too.
This is all a scam. And then we get up there, and the first year we have it, Janella Miller has got a big old ag boy up there that probably goes 320 pounds, 6'4", and gets him on the stage, and he starts singing Miley Cyrus, Best of Both Worlds. And he's up there dancing like he's got no care in the world. And I'm like, there's no way that kid would ever do that in the history of mankind. And so then everybody started doing all this weird stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is so amazing.
I don't know if you remember this, But my very first year of teaching in 2015, you said, hey, man, you need to see this. And I literally was everything you just said to me. I said, no way, man. This is ridiculous. No. You said, watch this. And what I vaguely remember from that was it was an amazing show. Like you said, students doing whatever. But Lucas DeBoard's wife in the crowd sitting there spectating, going under. That's where I was like, whoa. Okay, it was awesome.
And then you were there then every year since then. Janella Miller trying to take her sweatshirt off when he raised the temperature up to 102 degrees, and Brian Miller having to hold her
I do
down.
remember that. Yeah, she was in the crowd watching. So yeah, that was crazy.
So she's not allowed to come back anymore.
That's crazy. That's
Dude,
awesome.
that's already going to be my favorite part of Project Grad already, and I'm so excited to mark it on the calendar.
happening,
So
yeah.
May the 18th.
Yeah.
So actually May 19th that morning.
May
So you're
18th.
going to have to miss church one morning.
Well, I usually went straight, when it's over, straight to Sunday school and church and taught, not really remembering much. That could be dangerous. I've done that 2 years in a row, but we'll see. I may have to sleep. But we're going to have check-in at 9 o'clock. Gym time. There we're going to have our young man, Army recruiter, is going to set up an obstacle course like he did with the inflatables last time for an hour. We're going to hop on the bus at 10:15, go to London, be there till 2:30 in the morning. So it should be a good time.
Wow. So we should have sign-ups coming here soon for all that.
Now, yeah, we've started now. YSC. Spread the word, spread the gospel to the seniors, and have them go sign up as soon as possible. The cutoff is May 10th.
May 10th. So the $5 for the seniors, or?
We're going up a little bit in value, but that's okay, $10, but you're going to get your money back in all the prizes and the events that you're going to get.
Oh, I promise you that. The Hypnus itself's worth $30. Then the trip over to London's worth at least another $30.
Oh, yeah.
And then the prizes you're going to get. Oh, good hit right here. It's going to travel. Gregory is driving it, and boom!
Wow, nice hit. I love it when a lefty hits it. Goodness gracious. Maggie, Gregory now saying, Bella Ellis, anything you can do, I can do better. The lefty swing, uppercuts one, right field. An amazing shot there from Miss Maggie Gregory, the 8th grader. That was awesome. Man, good camera work there, James. Good eye and thinking about that. These young ladies coming out here to play tonight. It's great.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm happy we chose to come to softball tonight after we were almost talked out of it. But Brooklyn Thomas said you've got to come.
Yeah, that's
so
great.
Thank you, BT, for getting us there. So 10-1. Brandon, if we can get this run right here, the game is over, and we get to go and watch baseball.
I say we just stay for another hour and do dirt talk. We'll just get all of them down.
Oh, good hit through there.
Nice shot.
One. So almost knocked down by the shortstop, but
Nobly
man, good
Baker.
rip right here. So Nobly's excited about that. So, and we just learned this. Taylor Gover's wife is out there coaching. So remember from last week?
Is that her right here on
That's her.
first base?
On
Yeah,
first
I
base.
remember we talked, mentioned it. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah.
Take dirt talk with Taylor Gover's
there we
wife.
go.
So, what's her first name? Do you know? Bethany. So Bethany Taylor.
All right. So we can make that happen for sure.
All right, let's go right here. Avery Davis back up. Got a hot bat. Got a home run over the weekend. A big double a while ago. So turning on it and
Foul.
foul ball right over Coach Gover's head into the dirt. And Bethany's telling her to choke down her swing here a little bit. So we're giving her a little bit of batting advice from our first base side here. So
Sun's going down. Lights have turned on, and
I feel like it just got cooler right then. Like a good breeze blew through right
really
about that
good
time.
breeze going right now as things are gonna. Wind is laid down.
Double and scored and struck out.
Nice evening here, set up in the making.
All right, Avery, come through for us, number 20. Oh, good rip again and foul again. Man, she is all over the ball right now. So looks like a different batter than it was last week. Ready for a cold Coca-Cola?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You've got me hooked on these now. I'll switch over from my Dr. Pepper drink to go over to your Coca-Cola about a
It's
month
not
ago.
a good thing, James. I hate I brought a bad addiction there out of that, but it's hard to beat.
Well, you know, and my favorite drink right now is Peach L8.
You set one of those on my desk, and I thought, this is dangerous. It was so good, and it was cold. Those are the best drinks, I think, in the market. A Peach L8 is pretty incredible.
You may have one tomorrow.
By the way, you reminded me, since we were talking Project Graduation, LA emailed me this morning. They are making our Pulaski County commemorative graduation bottles. again for the class of 2024 as a donation. And it's only us and George Rogers Clark that does that out of all the high schools.
Can you do 2 special bottles that say Maroon Sports Network on the label?
They're going to do 300 bottles for us, so I get to go.
302 bottles.
There we go. We can do Maroon Sports logo. That would be cool. If they could put it on a peach. The cherry L8 was okay, but I think peach just cans every.
Why come I still hear no other theme song, but when Wild Thing comes on, I know Brooklyn Thomas is up to bat?
I know Brooklyn Thomas, and I know Major League.
Oh, nice hit right through the gap, right in there. That's going to be a solid double. Can she turn the heat? And she's coming. Throw. Nobody's on second. Stand up double.
The ball's got hair coming out of it, James.
All right, let's end this thing, Ryan Souter. Let's do this. Second and third one out. Come on, get us that run home.
Claire Bear Hamilton. Here we go. See if she can make it happen.
Was that Jason Aldean, or what did I just hear for Claire Bear?
Khalifa.
Okay, well, that's close, real close.
Do you know how old I sound right now where I'm like, well, who is this artist? Where I ask who they are. As long as it's not Nail Tech, that's fine.
Nominated for the worst song of the year.
Jack Harlow has got to be the worst musician and human being possible. I'll go ahead and judge it.
Whenever you like Louisville and you sing rap, you're in the top. Good pitch. Oh, right down third base line, and here we go. We got the score, and that's the ball game. So we don't even get another RBI, no? Okay. I thought we're going to keep batting.
Call it, yeah.
There it is. So your Lady Maroons are going to win. Claire Bear gets the RBI, so 11-1. So Brandon started off 1-0, and we scored the next 11.
What a night, and what a game for these young ladies, and they get to come right back and roll it back tomorrow night. So, look, it's Pulaski County Lady Maroons victorious right here tonight. It's been a heck of a contest against the Briar Jumpers of Somerset High School. Pulaski County, of course, stays. Right now, I'm assuming undefeated in district, and that's a big win right here. Hopefully they can turn it around tomorrow night and win at Somerset. But, hey, Maggie Gregory, Bella Ellis with the shots. But what about everybody in the first inning as we went almost to the top of the order? We had Shelby Sellers. We had Avery Davis ripping one off the third base, Ryan Souders. Everybody getting in on the action right here. But like I said, as a team effort, Brooklyn Thomas on the mound is just unbelievable. Like, right, she pitching right now is just prime right now for the Maroons. But Coach Gover's got them a win, and everybody's happy.
All right, take us off the air, and we'll head up top and watch some baseball.
Well, James, we're going to figure out this dirt talk. That sounds really good, but the dirt talk right now up here was Pulaski County wins 11-1. It's a manic Monday. We're happy to be here, and we're going to sign off right here with the Lady Maroons victorious tonight here at Pulaski County Field. Go Maroons, and go Lady Maroons.